is Creepy Danger Snake. Right there. Hello, everyone, and welcome to HandelabraLive, where we and the sleepy snake. Just make sure you can see George Ramos did that artwork. I will go in the corner again. I'll be little in the corner. Yeah, streaming from my new computer. We'll see how that goes. Appears to be very shiny on my forehead. That's just my light. Thanks, Lou Dolphin, for subscribing for so long. 18 months. That's a year and a half of all sorts of shenanigans. Escape the snake. There. It's coming after me now. So, HandelabraLive. Yeah, I'm John from Handelabra Games. Welcome, everyone. I'm the lead developer at Handelabra. I'm going to show some new content tonight. A bit quieter than usual. I just need to be closer to the microphone, I think. I will try to be better about that. And let me know if that's any better. So, yeah. We're going to be showing some new content on Spirit Island. And of course, Handelabra Games believes in civil rights for everyone. We believe in Black Lives Matter and trans rights. And the only thing we do not tolerate is intolerance. If you cannot handle that, please leave. But otherwise, you are quite welcome. And yeah, we're going to show this spirit. And you should be able to see my mouse cursor. Is that a thing? I don't know if it's a thing, actually. Yeah. It's a thing on my screen. But I don't know if it's a thing on your screen. It looks like it's a thing. As long as I'm focused in on the game, it will appear. So yeah, that is something I was able to sort out on here. So I'm going to play Serpent. And would anyone care to suggest a partner spirit to go with the snake? And perhaps a adversary. I'll just play the adversary on level 0 or 1 or something so we can more easily demonstrate. Lightning Snake. Let's try Lightning Snake. I haven't done that. I did a game with Bringer and Snake. That was fun. So, yeah, if you're not familiar with Serpent slumbering beneath the island, its whole thing is it starts off slow and it absorbs the presence of other spirits, but it becomes more powerful as you go along, and as you can see, gaining 12 energy and playing 5 cards is a lot at the end of its tracks. It does have a presence limit, which is limited to 5 on the island, and you have to absorb essence from other spirits in order to increase that. And its power cards have to do with helping other spirits or a defend card here, as well as getting those cards, the presence absorbed. So let's see how we do. No suggestion on adversary, so I'll bring in Brandenburg Prussia. They're pretty straightforward to go with. We'll bring it on level 1. Just get them a little bit different. And let's go with difficulty 2. Just gonna drop this mic a little bit. So yeah, both Heart of the Wildfire and Serpent Slumbering Beneath the Island are part of promo pack 1 that we're working on. That will be a DLC for Steam. And but if you backed the deluxe edition on Indiegogo, you will get that for free since you already backed for it. And we like you. And we like others as well. But if you're deluxe, we like you a little bit more, right? A little bit. All right. So they are building in the wetlands. Snake and spread of rampant green. Well, maybe we'll do, if we get to a second game, we'll give that a try. Here's the snake. Don't tread on me. So yeah, so the growth options, reclaim cards, or move a presence. Gain a power card, and that's actually move a presence on the island, not from your board. Gain a power card, gain 1 energy, gain 4 energy, and add a presence at range 3 to a land without blight. And note that you pick 2 growth options for Snake, also known as the Danger Noodle. The sleepy Danger Noodle, that is. Pick 2! That's right, it's the first pick 2 spirit that we've got. So we've got a city building there and a town building there. Lightning could take care of that land if we wanted to, or just take care of the take care of the town here, take care of the town here, and then the town next turn. We'll probably just do that. We're already right next door to that, so we can start expanding lightning out to other areas, I think. I guess we should see what we want to do with Snake first, though. There's the Badger Spirit. So we can look at the power cards here in a little more detail. Defend 2 and target land and all adjacent lands. That's really good at the start of the game. Because if you can find a good land, like, say, this land, or this land, you can defend the neighboring places pretty easily. From a town and an explorer. We do have a city there, though, so that's not as nice. Gift of Flowing Power gives another spirit 1 energy and can play another power card, which is nice, or gain some elements if they don't want to play a power card. Similarly, Gift of Primordial Deeps gain a minor power and play it immediately by paying its cost, or gain elements, but you always get the minor power at least. And Absorb Essence. I gain 3 energy as Serpent and move 1 of the target spirit's presence from the board to the Deep Slumber track up here, which increases the presence limit on the board. Also grants the target spirit an any element and 1 energy. So could do something like that this turn, because I think Lightning's pretty much just going to deal with this, with probably Shattered Homesteads and Harbingers, I suppose. With Harbingers we can then get a Dahan into there for the Ravage. So we might just go ahead and start absorbing immediately. We start with only 1 card play, though, so we could go with Gift of Primordial Deeps or Gift of Flowing Power. I like Primordial Deeps, just keep giving Lightning some more cards so I don't have to reclaim as often. So often my first choice here for Serpent is these 2 growth options, because I get a lot of energy that I can then use on future turns as well, and have the option to absorb Essence, which is a fairly expensive card, but it grants you 3 energy, so it pays for itself. You just have to have the 2 to begin with. Have to stop reclaiming every turn just to get Aegis. Yeah, it's a good defend card, but I only tend to use it like when necessary. Rely on the other spirits more, or just take some blight if it needs. Like this land might just be a blight, depending on what Lightning gets for a minor power. Maybe Lightning's lucky and gets something it can use for that. You have this reclaim one. I like to get to the 2 card plays for sure, and then start going up to the reclaim one. 1 card play is a little frustrating. Oh yeah, the tiny icons. Yeah, this is a limitation of this interface here, is that the little preview of reaching that shrinks down a lot. But you can always mouse over it to see the full thing. But yeah, you're not going to get to those element levels for a while in the game. All right, so let's do gain 4 energy. And where did my growth? There's okay. What? That's weird. Guess there's a bug there. This is preview content, still in testing, but mostly works. I'll add presents first. So where do we want presents? We could probably reach down here if we do want to help defend. Getting a central presence on this board is nice. That touches like a lot of the lands there. Here already like reaches these sands and these mountains, so it's like a really good. It reaches actually all but one of the two of the lands on that board. So I wonder if there's a spot. This spot would be really nice to like just expand my reach within range 1. Because remember, this defend is adjacent lands, so it's really nice that way. Let's go here where lightning is already. Because we can reach 3 spaces away, but the land can't have blight, so we can't go there if we wanted to. And the second one will gain the 4 energy. But I think we're going to play Primordial Deeps to see if lightning might get something to help block another build or something like that. So we're going to want 1 more energy so we can play Shatter Homesteads at least. And I want to get, I think, here so we can be next to, well, here so we're next to this land in case we get a minor power that lets us like, lets us pull an Explorer or something like that out of there. We only really need the 2 card plays this turn. We're not worried about using a slow power or anything, so maybe we'll just go with energy this turn. If we're only playing 2 cards this turn, play 2 cards next turn and bump up our card plays. So if we get more energy now, we're going to have a better chance to be able to play those. So let's play that and that. So we're going to destroy the town here so they don't build a city. Then we'll destroy one of the towns in one of these lands afterwards. Assuming we get a fire. Hopefully we get a fire. I guess if I could have played another card and then... Yeah, that's okay. I think we're okay. We'll do this way. We might get a fire off the... If we get a free card play from this, right? That's what we're looking for. A free card play with fire. Let's go. Free card play with fire. Perfect. Or there's a defend card, but this is also a free card play with fire. We could push a town and explore. So if they happen to explore the jungle, we could push them right out. Though at range 0, so that won't work. We're actually not in Mountain or Jungle, so that card is like okay for elements. I guess it's just the fire, really. I think we take Living Energy. It's actually a lot of energy for lightning. 2 energy for lightning. Has a fire that we want this turn. I'm gonna usually have at least 2 Sacred Sites. I won't really need to be giving energy to Serpent, but there's also potentially this. But I don't need to. I wouldn't play it this turn. I don't feel like we're gonna. I guess I could like get presence in there and defend 5 next turn. That would be useful, but I think having that town destruction right now is more useful. So let's play it. We get Thundering Destruction. So let's destroy this town. And we'll use that in the slow phase. We'll use this on ourselves for 2 energy. It'd be just 2 energy. It'd be 3 energy for for Serpent, but Serpent doesn't need that right now. And Harbingers. Oh yeah, I guess I can... Well, I can use Harbingers slow. They'll build a town here and I'll push one of these in at that time. They don't need to move now. And I think we're good. I suppose I could... If I destroy, like, one of these towns, that does block and explore. Well, does it, though? It doesn't, because they build anyway, right? So it doesn't actually do anything. And if anyone is wondering, I have a gin and tonic for a drink. They explore into the mountains. All right, so I can defend this, and I could use Harbingers to get Dahan into here to destroy that stuff. I think that's probably a good way to go. These guys aren't doing anything in here, so they can head in and clean that out. Generate a fear. And we'll shatter homesteads on really either of these. I suppose this one, in case I decide to not deal with that. I guess in theory, if we do want to elemental Aegis, we may as well do it here, because that covers 2 lands, whereas here it only covers 1. Let's actually go back then. So if we shatter this, we Harbingers here. Yeah, we do, because there's already a Dahan in each of these places, so we can shatter this one instead. And then we defend both of these with 1 play, and there's Dahan in both of them. I think that's better. A little more economy there. So Lightning's going to go for... We have enough energy to play our cards. We're going to go keep adding presence because we're going to lose our presence to absorb essence this turn, I think. Probably. I guess, actually... I could gift a flowing power and get a fire and destroy another building. That might be nice. That's an option. If we do that, we do get to Serpent Reses and Anger, but we don't get the... Yeah, if we do those 2 cards, we get to destroy a town where Serpent is. So that's something. And we can do it fast with Lightning's Boon. We also have Raging Storm, actually, so we can destroy a city. So we should put presence in here so that that city's gone, I think. See, there's a thing I could defend here then if we destroy the city fast. Lightning could get there too. It's interesting. Can we do all of that? I think we can do all of that, right? Because we can... oh, we can't destroy a town. We won't have the elements for lightning. So we're going to miss out on... Yeah, so I think the original plan is still good. We just let that blight... But we clear out this land, I think. Yeah, let's clear out that land. Oh, no, we're giving a fire, though, to... We're giving a fire over there. So we destroy both we destroy one town. We're still not destroying both towns, but we would have destroyed one. The skunk is back. Uh-oh. Just thinking through if I should go back and change my slow phase, because I thought about what we can do with our innate abilities here. We're going to have 2 fire and 2 earth. So we could do 2 damage to the city here. Lightning does 1 damage to each thing. So there's just a town left. And with the defend 2, yeah, I think we go back. I think we can do everything. So we harbingers, we do the original thing. And actually, you don't have to harbingers there, do we? Well, I mean, it wipes out an explorer. Actually, it still makes sense to harbingers up here, right? Because that still makes sense to actually kill the town up there. But then these towns, these guys are going to get killed by powers. All right, let's add presence. We want to add presence into this land. Does it matter? Yeah, we need to be in that land. So 2 card plays. We could gain a power card. Let's do this because I want to make sure I can do what I want to do. And then I can't undo otherwise. Yeah, we have this. Oh, we also have that, which we don't need necessarily, but we have it. And lightning needs to be range 1 away, so we can set up a sacred site like here, I suppose. Let's bump up to 3 card plays for next turn and 4 card plays. Yeah, 4 card plays. All right, Lightning's Boon lets us do the thing. So let's just do this. Womp. Serpent rouses in anger, destroys a city. We can... Oh, I don't want to push the town. Just want to leave him there because I'm going to defend it anyway. I guess I could have just moved the town away instead of leaving it, but I think this is better to be able to destroy the town. We're going to absorb a lightning. And we're going to move a presence. I want to keep this one, I think, because things are... well, I guess we can... Which one do we want to get rid of? It's good to have that one. It's good to have them all. Let's... what are we going to need next turn? This is range 2 of both of those places. This one's more important, I think, to be next to this land. So it's going to be that. And we get fire. And we destroy this town. Yeah. And then we're going to defend. Oh, and I don't have presence in the right spot. So this is where we did it wrong. We need presence in this land. To be able to do what we want to do. So we can do that by taking a different growth option. Or by just pushing this guy out. Let's push the guy out. So it's like, is that better? Destroying the town is, I don't think, is worth 4 energy or a power card and whatchamacallit. We don't need to reclaim our cards, so let's go back to growth. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, I'm gonna move the town, I think, but we're gonna move the town so we don't have to defend there. But I'd rather, I think, gain a power card than gain 4 energy here. Let's get a miner so we can replace it. I guess I can do that before add presence to land as well. Lots of things to think about. Let's gain a minor power. So elements Serpent wants is like mostly all of them except sun. Sun and animal are like the elements that it doesn't want. Air. No, it's still... No, I guess it doesn't want air. It needs a lot, though, for different purposes. Push up to 2 towns. We are going to be going fast. So we could rouse the trees and stones. That blocks a build. We don't have a sacred site, though, and we're not going to have a sacred site. This does... Oh, we're not going to play this card anyways, though, right? We're not going to play this card. We're playing other cards. I sometimes... Actually, last game I was testing, I took this card literally just because it had plant on it, so I could start activating that. So maybe I'll just continue to do that. Because Serpent actually doesn't have any plant, but one of its innates requires plant. And it's a pretty good one. All right, so we're going to do the same thing. We're going to add our presence, but in a different... No, we need... Still going to be in the same spot. Same spot, same spot. Just a different outcome of what we do. Lightning's going to go in the same place. We're going to play the same cards. We need to Raging Storm there. Lightning's Boom. Destroy the city. Push the town. Now we push the town. And so let's push it into the jungle here, I think. We'll absorb that one. Gain fire. Destroy town. Yeah, the snake wants plant cards. It can gain any elements, and but it doesn't get plant on here either, right? Like, it's below the earth, I think, is the theme there. So it doesn't have access to plant normally. And then we can defend. So we don't end up defending there, but we just cleared it out. Remove Explorer from a coastal land. Hey, we got a fear card. We stop a build here, right? So there's one. This guy's gonna die. So I think we just remove the one from here. So they're still building a town there, but so be it. Green snake needs plant badly. Yeah, the back half of the Serpent track is like the Serpent has awakened. And it's gaining 12 energy and playing 5 cards, and everything is awesome. Except for the invaders, everything is awful. Alright, so wetlands, no damage to the island. That's nice. Was planning to take a blight and then figured out a way to not do that. And they explore the sands, which is where we've been dumping stuff. Well, I've also been dumping into the jungle. Nice thing is if we kill this town and stop them building here, they're cut off from like a big chunk of the island here. These 4 lands they can't see. So we're definitely reclaiming over here. Probably taking a minor power. We don't have to reclaim. We're not accessing the reclaim spot yet, but we can start working towards that. Question is, do we want to reclaim or can we manage? If we can go fast, we can destroy this town. Lightning can destroy this town, kill that explorer. So I think we go minor and try to get another explorer solution here for this primarily. This is, I'll just take the blight there. There's no Dahan to help. There's no presence. It's fine to let that blight, I think. Cutting off this whole area is really good. And maybe we can start looking at being able to do that over here, but that's probably not going to happen for a while. We also get a free power card play for lightning. Not free, but cheap. So, yeah, innate power takes care of that. And destroying the town. I guess innate power might be up to destroying a city, so we could probably deal with that if we wanted to. But I definitely want to deal with that as well. Let's take a minor. Even a light defend card there works, right? Let's see. I want cheap powers. Reaching Grasp is really strong to play on Snake because that gives... This is a range 0, so basically letting Snake attack buildings anywhere is really nice. This still shows that it was sped up from last turn. That's actually a bug that no one has ever reported. We should probably fix that. This one too. All right. So what are we doing? We have 4 card plays. It's a lot. Hello, Gwen. Gwen. I'm just gonna call you Gwen. Gwen Highway. Welcome. Yeah, we're showing the digital version, which has the base game and some promo content. Extra spirits are in development and coming soon. So Lightning obviously loves Call to Migrate's elements. Reaching Grasp, I think, is just really strong in this game, though, for both spirits, to be able to reach out and touch someone. So let's take that. It does have an air on it, so it's not entirely unhelpful. Yeah, the Serpent Slumbering is very cool. A little more complicated. I've been playing a bit slow, trying to figure things out. I played a few testing games, but not with Lightning, and that changes things up a lot. So thanks to, I think, Brian Littlefunt might have suggested that. Someone suggested it. And it's been really interesting. So we need to take out a town here. We might be able to take out the town with... Yeah, we have a fire. We don't have another earth. So we don't get more than 1 damage on the innate here. We could try for another power card instead of flowing power, but like, I think we can actually flowing power as long as Lightning can afford its cards. Like, let's just see. Lightning's boon probably. We're playing 4 cards already, so we need 1 more fire to get. We also need fire, air, and water. So we don't have any water yet. I guess there's a water here. So we would need that and a fire. So we could play it or gain the elements. So I guess we could play this. No, but then we're short fire. We're short. Oh, actually, yeah. So gain fire and water. Oh yeah, I don't think our cards are really set up exactly right, because that would get us the fire and water, but we need another fire. So we'd want to play Raging Storm, but we can't afford that. I guess if we play Raging Storm, if we play Gift of Living Energy and give ourselves energy during the fast phase, could we play that now and then play Shatter Homesteads during the fast phase to get the elements we need? Yeah. And that clears this land. Harbingers clears this, kills that town. Or, sorry, Shatter Homesteads kills the town because we're going to get to play it. This is the kind of thing you have to think about with Serpent, is like, what cards am I going to get to play? And how does that factor into what I'm doing? So it expands the space a lot, because normally you're not thinking about, like, what cards am I going to get to play during the fast phase. But here you do. So we're going to get to Thundering Destruction and clear that, which is a nice bonus. And Raging Storm can probably stop a build right here, at the least. So I like that. The question is, Serpent going to gain a power card or just go with these? We need to make a Sacred Site, but it does let us stop a build like here. Or actually stop a build here by just killing the town and then moving the Explorer is nice. Or, I mean, stop the Blight, I guess. That's fine, too. I would have to push the Explorer away, which is not a huge deal, but it's a thing. I would unlock our first level of this, which helps us get more energy for lightning as well. Yeah, I guess we stop the Blight. Why not? They build a city here, but like we're powering lightning up to just go ham all the time. So we need a Sacred Site in range 1, so we need to put presence there. I guess, do we gain a power card just to have a power card? We could take a major and maybe play that this turn instead of this. Wouldn't that be nice? Nicer. We're probably committing to replacing that. I guess I could also just forget the major I pick up. But it's going to be good, right? It's got to be better than other things. We're at 3 out of 7 presence. Yeah, if we get something like Indomitable Claim, that's even better. So let's gain a power card. Majors are really good for Serpent, so Indomitable Claim. Add more presence. Yeah, that like takes care of that land. I mean, other cards are good too, but Accelerating Presence add on Serpent is very strong. And so I'm going to take that. And we're going to replace this card. Yeah, we're playing Claim this turn instead of that. Certainly. We don't need a Sacred Site anymore, actually, but I do want to keep adding presence. I also unlock an Any element, which is going to let us do more damage. So we should put a presence down where there are buildings so we can blow them up, like here, for example. Indomitable Claim, because we did get, yeah, we're doing Lightning's Boon, so, and Lightning doesn't need it for itself. So let's go into this hilarious situation. So first, Indomitable Claim. Which is funny, we're not doing it here, but like we're doing in this place that has like a very standard sort of situation. But we want to go to get the Any element, which we can use to get, I think we want the Earth We could get the energy by taking plant, but if we take the earth, we can do more damage and stop the city build here. So I like that, I think. We'll give flowing power over to Lightning, who wants to play Shatter Homesteads. Oh no, wait, we need to... Oh, we need one more energy than that. No, wait, we're gonna get energy. Gift of Living Energy. It's like, we had a plan here, didn't we? We had a plan. We can now play the card we need to play. Perfect. So we could have got one more energy there, but we can actually do more damage here that way. And that stops them building a city. We're probably going to get a fear card here, too. Yep, definitely. Destroy these. With our souped up innate power. And... yeah. I guess I might have wanted to use Harbinger. I can use Harbingers after... I can push Dahan, like, into here. Yeah, let's do that after. Generate the fear, then we already got our fear card. Use Raging Storm. 3 energy to stop a build, or kill one explorer. It's more valuable because it empties this whole area from exploration. That's what it's really valuable for, so that's worth it. And we'll save this to the slow phase. Warning. They do not explore into lands with at least 2 Dahan. Okay, that might do something. Orgasm doesn't need to know I didn't take that major. That's fine. I don't always take it. It's like a fine major. It's not the best major or anything. They explore coastal lands. So they skip this jungle down here because it has 2 Dahan. And that's the only place they skip. But we do have an opportunity to block a whole chain in a couple places here. That's probably worth the fear. Is using Harbingers of Lightning to push a Dahan so that they... into... I guess, no, it's... The mountains are over. It's only sands where they're ravaging next. So the only coastal sand is right here. So that's already going to be taken care of one way or another. I guess actually we just defend the whole thing here with Serpent's card. So we want to put Dahan into one of these lands, which we can do with Harbingers from here, I think. Most important one to clear out is this one. Actually, we can push Dahan, right? Push Dahan. I don't care about lone explorers, I care about towns. And that kills both towns. Alright, Lightning is reclaiming. Because we played 5 cards on the turn, even though we could only supposedly play 4. And we're reclaiming over here as well. Let's continue taking miners, because we still don't have a million energy. Purifying Flame. We don't have... It's good elements, but it doesn't actually do a lot. There's like one land that has Blight and Invaders. I mean, they might explode the jungle or something, but... Dahan Ways is just a good card. Could use it here to stop the build there. Could use it here to deal with that. That's already dealt with by the defend, though. I guess we saw our cards here. We're going to reclaim, but we don't know where we're moving the presence, so let's think about it. I guess we could gain the power. Are we going to gain a power card for here? Or are we going to Indomitable Claim just to like... There's no need to play it, but I want to play it. I want to play that and absorb just every turn. But I need to play Aegis this turn. Maybe it's Aegis this turn and absorb and claim next turn for like this land, I think. So what's lightning doing? Good night, Take Walker. Yeah, I don't want to allow them to build on right here because that gives them visibility into the interior. Splendor, I guess, does a thing. Takes that guy out away from there. And has air on it. The Hanways is great, but it's like 0. I guess it has water. It has water. That's a thing that sometimes I don't have on my card, but that's not really what I'm hurting for. I have Reaching Grasp for that. So let's go with Splendor. Or Call to Isolation. This one's probably going to be more useful. And regaining a power card here. We might be gaining energy so that we can afford to play Indomitable Claim more. Or we could add more presence just straight up. So we need to reclaim and move presence. We could make a Sacred Site. Do we still have a card that needs a Sacred Site? No, we don't. We got rid of it. I like adding presence. Adding presence is good. Let's add presence here. So we might be able to kill the stuff that appears there before Indomitable Claim anyways. Or we could actually destroy this. If we destroy this town, these ravages are clearing out these lands, so that would block the explorers from all this interior. So let's add presence there, or at least move the presence there. We can just move presence there. This move presence lets us get into lands with blight as well, but I don't think we need to do that. Well, let's move this presence in there. Why don't we do that? And then we can think about what we need to do. Yeah, we only have 4 energy, so we're not playing Claim this turn. So we could get the 4 energy next turn. And just keep adding presence. Get to our Reclaim 1. Well, we'll get that next turn, maybe. We'll get the water this turn and go to Reclaim 1 next turn, because we don't have anything to Reclaim 1. We can afford Claim next turn, because we have 4... Yeah, we have +4, which literally just plays for that. So we should be okay. So maybe we make a Sacred Site just here. You know what? We want to have presence here. Let's put presence here. Let's play the Defend card, Elemental Aegis, and Absorb Essence because we're getting close to our presence limit. And once we have 2 lightning presence here, we can actually be adding more presence, like with a quickness. We just need to get plant to do that. I think this is fine. If we could change our mind and have lightning get more cards instead, but I think lightning is going to be able to do a lot already. So what do we need to do? We wanted to play Splendor to clear out probably this guy. Do we want Reaching Grasp? We probably... Yeah, we can gain a plant. We have an any element that we can gain. We could destroy a city. There's no cities. BT dub. If we get this fear card and destroy the towns, we're doing good. We're winning. Um, da 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 da. What else we have to stop? Well, we can always destroy towns in the slow phase with our power. These are all defended. Oh yeah, we want Serpent to go fast and destroy that town. I mean, lightning could destroy it also, but I guess we just have lightning destroy it. And Serpent can always destroy more towns in here. So don't necessarily need Lightning's Boon. I feel like Living Energy is good. And if we take, a fire and air, then we just need to gain a fire from this. So it could be Harbingers, or it could be Lightning's Boon. I don't think we need Lightning's Boon. Super. We don't clear... if we cleared the land, it would be one thing, but we're not clearing the land. We could destroy the city in the slow phase instead. So let's take Harbingers and get the Dahan where we want them and gain fear from that. Alright, so we want Shatter Homesteads up here. And Enticing Splendor. We can have, we can absorb Essence just to have more defend, even though it doesn't really matter. Living Energy, actually, we want to use now while we still have more Sacred Sites. I'm just going to keep giving it to Lightning. Alright, this is range 0, so I have to just kind of have to... Yeah, let's do it here. No, this is actually better because of that visibility, right? Harbingers, I want to get the fear from it. Everything important is dying here. So maybe just wait until they build a town here. And we have this for the slow phase as well. Guess we have the win, though, right? We have the win. We don't need to worry about anything else. We destroy these towns. Wait. Oh. I need this to go fast. So we need to play Lightning's Boon and we win. Do we just win? We just win if I play Lightning's Boon. Actually. Because... yeah, we don't actually need that fire. We destroy a town here. We shatter homesteads up here. This doesn't matter. We Lightning's Boon here. We rouse in anger. I mean, sure. Let's get a plant for more energy. We destroy this town. That's the important thing. And we defend. I guess we can absorb essence, sure. Sure, have a fire. You already used your power. We defend here. All these towns get killed by the Dahan. And we win. I don't know. Just using stuff. Get some energy. Win the game. More defense. Gain more energy. Just play your best card. Bye. Victory. Alright, I was told I should play with a spread of rampant green. So let's do that. Pretty good game. We didn't really get Serpent going all the way, but we'll get there. Alright, there's green already. Let's get Serpent again, and let's play on the balanced map. East meets west. And that looks good. And so let's choose a different adversary maybe. How about Sweden? Sweden level 1. It's a little harder than BP level 1. I don't want to play a scenario, I don't think. We'll just focus on the spirit this game. So let's go ahead. They explore the sands. It's going to be all the sands, but maybe not on the east. Oh, they do explore the eastern sands. Danger Noodle. Hey, Frenzy. All right. So green can help Serpent get its presence out, and Serpent can help green get its presence out. Everyone helps getting presents out. This is the new Danger Noodle home zone, and green is up here in this corner. All right. So that is a lot of badness in the sands. This one's not so bad. We could probably just push the town away in the Ravage pretty easily, where green is concerned. Green could also hop over like 1-2 and start helping out as well. We might want to get a sacred site into there post haste. So, but yeah, we can also, let green play more cards. We do have our defend that's going to be available to defend all these, so getting Dahan into there would be nice. That is something that the Dahan aren't a lot of them close to there, which is a little annoying. So let's see. I think for green, we're going to want to get over here and help. So let's get a presence over here, and then get a presence into here. So next turn, we can just block that Ravage entirely, or throw our little extra defense in there. Because that's, I guess, range 1 of a sacred site means we could have our sacred site here. But, and then next turn we could use, we would have to use this again, but I guess we could just do that again. So we'll find to be there, then we can see everything. We want to do this to push that town away from this. And we don't need the... Yeah, we'll save this to get the water next turn for the defend, and we can proliferate as well. Maybe actually, because we have the 1 damage, we can probably, if we can get 1 damage on Serpent, we can team up to destroy a town here. Okay, so Serpent is... If we're going to do that, we would need to add presence there, which is okay. Or we could start trying to get presence in other places. I guess we might want to just like try to deal with this. We might just let that happen though. That's kind of an annoying spot. I think keeping handle on this area is probably important. So let's put presents down in there, and if we can get a fire and an earth, we can destroy a town. If we get 2, we can destroy 2 towns, but we can't get 2. We lead with Absorb Essence. I don't usually do that, but I feel like we can safely do that. We could just like absorb this one. And we could get a repeat on that. That seems good. And we can proliferate to get another fire if it helps us. I don't think it does. We might want to get right to the 2-card plays for next turn. Yeah, well, let's do the Absorb Essence, I think, on this presence in the middle. And we'll take a moon. So we're going to be able to repeat that, and we also have this, so we're going to be able to destroy the city that they build here and then just defend everything, and it'll be all lovely. So proliferate on here, and I guess we'll just start moving along this way. I guess we'll go here, and then we'll be next door to this. Well, having presence in here is nice because we just like throw extra damage on those towns. Let's do that. I feel like they're going to be a problem. They explore the jungle. And over here. All right, so Serpent rouses to do a damage to the city. Goodbye, city. We hardly knew ye. And Choked with Growth is going to send this town away. I guess, well, let's see. I have my defense for that, so sending Dahan actually into here is better, right? Because we can actually destroy the stuff. Or even sending Dahan into here. Actually, I want the Dahan in there because the jungle's happening. So you know what? Let's send the Dahan from where we can't see them because we got rid of our presence. From here into here. Just one. Sweden. Maybe both. Keep them together. So I screwed up, I think, with where I put the presence, not realizing with proliferation I could have just had Serpent go there, so I could have done better things with presence, but I did stuff early and then didn't go back, but whatever. It happens, okay? So we're going to defend, throw a defend right here, which defends all these lands. And maybe we give a new card over to green. So green's going to be able to hit their defend on this. If we hit, yeah, we'll hit this innate too, so we can destroy the town that gets built here, I think, is probably the best thing to do there in the slow phase. This is going to be a problem. Guess we could gain a new power card and maybe get to play it. We're not going to have a lot of energy to play an extra card. with this one. Gets us that extra moon, though, to repeat our power again, so that's nice. We do need a sacred site for this. We need a sacred site for the defense. So we do want to have a sacred site in here. So I think we put our sacred site here. And yeah, I wonder. I guess add a presence card play this turn is good. We can play these 2 cards. We can play an extra card. We can gain a card and play it if we get a free one. Or just get a moon, which is still really good. And those are the 2 cards that Snake plays. Okay, so let's do that. So, and is Snake gaining a power card, maybe? I think maybe. Get a minor just to have it. Let's do that first. Yeah, elements wise, that one has a plant on it. And seems all right. I don't think I'm going to play it this turn. I have other, I think, better plays, maybe. Well, I mean, this one is, like, good. We'll see. So let's add our... Let's get to be able to play more cards the next turn, but we can continue along the energy track. I think I want to do that. I don't need to have a sacred site here. We can set up to have a sacred site here, because that is going to have a city and it's going to be harder to deal with. We're probably going to want to add presence. We're going to get closer to reclaim 1, but not quite there. Yeah, I think we want to be adding presence. We want to start getting presence over this way. Just be here. I can be here. We're defending it, and we'll have an opportunity to destroy the town, maybe. So we want to play that and that, I think, and that and that. That gets either a card for if we get a free card, or the extra moon over there. And and that gets us a repeat on this, so could be useful. In any case, we get to destroy the town that gets built here, or we can deal damage over here. We've got, yeah, actually lots going on over here, so I feel good about that. The snake got the jungle hungers and ate itself. All right, we'll pop our defend into here. That fully defends these. We'll pop this defend in here. Overgrow in a night. Yeah, this ravage is happening. Well, I guess maybe not. Let's see what minor power we get. So, yeah, I think we still do what we did. Elemental boon. That's interesting. I think we take elemental boon, especially since none of these cards are good for green, really. Snake likes its friends to have the boon. Yeah, it's true. So I boon for moon, and for plant, and fire, right, to pump that up. Oh no, I would need... Moon is for myself, and I think it's... Well... Maybe we don't need the energy, right? We don't need it. So moon, fire, plant. Or sorry, moon, fire, earth. Gets us another hit on this. And gets us another hit on this. So we just like destroy buildings willy-nilly. I like it. And so yeah, I was thinking we could block the city build by losing presence here, but do we even care about that? Do we just let them build the city and blow it up? Maybe we don't do that. Maybe we stop the city build, because then like we can focus on, we can clear a town from here, a town from the towns from here, and maybe a town from there as well. We can do a lot. So let's stop the build, I think. Willy-nilly. Yeah. Oh no, Blight. So yeah, we're not available there. Oh yeah, I guess we could stop the build there. What do we have? We have basically 3 damage here, 2 damage here. This requires a sacred site, so kind of it's not wasted, but don't get to use it. Like basically that plus one of these takes out that town, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 takes out the towns over here. So I think that's satisfied. That clears out, you know, finish. We don't need to worry about that at all. We could still, we might want to just defend the next turn anyways, but we can actually probably, I don't know, maybe we can't stop these next turn. Green can defend one of them. The other one, I guess we can defend one and we can block one. So let's allow that build and we'll take it out. And well, we can only defend one of these places. Let's see. We'll see. There's too many explorers. Oh, the wetlands. Here they go. Into the interior where I don't want them. I do not know the origin of willy-nilly. And into the wetland horror zone down there. Okay. This is the only place that makes sense to use this. I guess it could go here, but it doesn't make sense to use it there. And then if we're going to use it there, we should destroy that thing there. Then do we like nullify this land? I guess we don't have to fully, we kind of have to fully nullify it, right? Because this power only works on one land. Well, it also can push away the other town, but we're just gonna do that. I think that's okay. We get a fear card. All right, green's reclaiming, certainly, and I think gaining a minor power. Encompassing ward takes care of the defense there. Almost takes care of the defense there. and with one presence would take care of the defense there. That's pretty good, I think, to have that. It provides a water, which isn't a huge thing. Sanctity's all right. This is a defend 2. So that does a similar thing like for that land only. I think we take ward. There's a lot of presence spread out over the island with these spirits, so... And that means we put presence here and use ward on green, because green's already sort of everywhere. And then we can make that a sacred site ourselves. I don't like what's happening in the wetlands either, but we want 2 card plays. We want ward and probably proliferation to get a defend. We don't have the defend yet, but we can get an element from... Yeah, we can play in other cards. We can play a 0-cost card. That's if we don't want to reclaim here. I don't think we need to reclaim. Oh yeah, we didn't want to proliferate. We wanted to... That does gain us an energy, so play the free card now. We want to play Overgrow, actually. So I just need to play something free that has plant. Probably that for one of the wetlands. Yeah, I mean, this might do something, might block a build or whatever. Could also gain a new power card. We could gain a major here, right? So let's go back and gain a major on Serpent here. I think before we decide anything for sure. Because we're going to gain a major and probably add presence. Will I or nil I? Interesting. Power Storm. Or Paralyzing Fright or Accelerated Rot. Accelerated Rot's pretty good for this situation. Those aren't elements that I'd usually have as Serpent, though. But that does help out with these wetland issues quite a bit. Missive Oblivion is pretty good, too, because Serpent can sort of set up stuff by picking it and then play mists on it. Again, air is not a strong suit for that. Let's take Accelerated Rot. It has a plant on it, which I want, and I can just replace this other card with an upgrade. I am close enough to this stuff. I don't think that's really changing what we're doing with the other spirit, though. I don't know where my interface went. Might have to do an undo or something. Might have a couple bugs still left to work out. So do we add presence? I think we add presence to get the any element. If we get the any element, do we get... We don't get enough sunshine. That could, like, just empty this land, though, right? So maybe we want to elemental boon. As long as we can get enough done with that. Let's see if that works out. So... You know what, if we add our presence with Serpent and encompassing word Serpent, then we don't have to use the defend. We still need to use the defend, the extra defend, don't we? But we don't need to put presence there. We can do something else. Let's try this. Yeah, we lost our gain of power. So we still want this, I'm pretty sure. So all we need to do, I think, is have a sacred site over here so we can put the extra defend down or block the ravage. All we need to do. Are we close enough to that? We can take the any element to get to 2 sunshine. We're short on plant, so we're not getting that. We're not getting that. So don't worry about that. So then we probably don't put the presence there, right? We probably put it somewhere else and we let green do green stuff there. And so where would Serpent rather be? Serpent might just have a sacred site here in case we get a power that we want to use a sacred site for. Or actually get in the middle of this wetland stuff for the big defend. That's probably better. Yeah, let's put our presence down in a different spot. Let's put it here so it can reach those lands. Or here. Reaches... This is like a lost cause almost. It's going to be too much damage, but here, here, and here. That's still 6 though, right? So I think this is actually better. Put it there. That reaches that land and that land. I guess it's just 2 lands, but it's okay. And encompassing ward will play. Right, so now we want to add presence in here. And play our cheap cards. Encompassing ward and this one. We can gain an element. What are we going to gain for... that? I think, and so basically an earth gets us a damage, and a moon gets us fear and pushing. Damage to a town that we're around, but it's only 1. We are going to get 2, no, just 1 from green to do that. So that's basically makes that innate do something, I guess. So let's take the earth, because we can always destroy a town like where we're together, like this spot specifically. Okay. Let's try this. So, encompassing ward, self. That covers everywhere except this 1 land. And flowing power. So here we're basically, if it's a... Alright, we're playing the power card, I guess is the thing. So it's overgrown a night. Right, so that we can make a sacred site there and defend. That's what it has to be. Because this requires a sacred site. Yeah. Alright. It doesn't have to be exactly there. But that makes sense. It has good visibility to the neighborhood. And we can grab the extra plant, because... Well, we could get to 3 card plays next turn, though. So, let's do that. We don't need the plant. It just is like extra defense that we don't need this turn. Alright, I think we're good. Hey! We didn't need to do it. Well, we sort of did. Have to have the sacred site. So there's only 2 places. I guess remove the town, right? Because... I don't know. It's kind of a lame choice. Actually, that's the only place where we can use our powers, right? That we wanted to, like, do that. So that's dumb. Let's just remove them from this land, and there's no one in there. I allow it. Yeah, you put in all the work, and the game's like, oh yeah, I defended in those lands you already spent so much time worrying about. Yeah, wetlands are in a bad way. They can explore the mountains or leave them alone. Nope. Mountains are in play. And eating my Dahan. Just the one, though. It's kind of a lucky explorer, actually, with the escalation effect. Could have been a lot worse for Dahan. Yeah, with event cards, you'll want the extra defend. It's true. All right, well, that was gross. So... there's still only 1 land, well, 2 lands where we share presence, but only 1 land with a town. Well, we can gain energy. That doesn't change anything, but I think we only, yeah, we just have 1 place where this makes sense to use. Guess I could have pushed the town there and used it there. 2 fear and 4 damage. Where can that be used most productively? I guess here, like I could do it here and use my defend here after all. That's probably actually better than... I didn't think about that I would be using accelerated rot. Yeah, so, okay. I'll use it here. Because I can use my defend card in this land to cover that land now. And actually I can cover this land with it if I move that town away as well. And this can't go... that explorer is in here, right? So that has 4 damage already on it. I'm only going to have defend 3. So that's all I can manage. So let's just put this in the sands, I suppose. And the Dahan are going to clear this land out. They're going to clear that land out. They're going to clear that land out. So that's nice. This land we can defend from green, I think. And the mountains, we'll just deal with that next. Oh yeah, so I can actually move the presence in there with this. So let's do that. And then I want to do the defend, and I probably want to absorb, even though accelerated rot is like exciting and fun. It only works on jungle wetlands, and I don't need to hit those right now. So I think we go add presence to get our reclaim, well, our water, I guess, this turn. And go from there. So we're gonna, yeah, absorb. I like absorb because we're gonna run up into our presence limit soon, and it unlocks this, which is really nice. And then next turn, hopefully we get another. Yeah, we'll have another plant because we have an any, and we can at least use Accelerator Rot somewhere. So I think it's this, and then we gain 4 energy next turn. Gain 4 energy, add presence to a land without blight. So somewhere useful to add presence. I think being in the same land as green is nice because we get to destroy things together. That seems like anywhere we are, there's no towns left because we blow them up. So let's go into a land, or actually get set up again for potentially another defend, like in this sector right here. There's going to be a city there too, but that might be just a write-off. So let's go here because it touches both of these. And we'll play Absorb, and Aegis. Might change my mind about Absorb because we might do this instead. We're 1 away from 3 card plays already. Let's see. Yeah, we have defense. We don't have defense for this, but as long as we get water and 2 plant, which we get from this, we're okay. And we can afford to play all those cards, so basically we just do what we want, I guess. Maybe block the city build in here. Oh, I can't. Well, yeah, I can't block the city build in there, but I can start. I mean, I could just get a defend in there or whatever. I don't know. Actually, we could probably blow up some stuff in there. Let's blow up some stuff in there. So add presence plus 1 card play. And presence in jungle wetland. I guess we want to get. Let's get into the wetlands with Serpent. I guess we'll just take the energy right now, since we can gain it, and play our 3 cards. We can proliferate Serpent into here too to help with all that. And we can get another moon for more repeat on that. We get another moon from this. We actually repeat it 3 times, so we can just blow up that city in there. The defend 2 is going to go here, which is going to be enough. So yeah, that's all. Looks great. We can even get more defense, even though I don't need it. So where are we going to absorb from? I guess like down here. Or this sand, maybe. We don't need probably that sand one right now. Well, it's harder for us to get in sand. Let's take it out of the jungle, right? Absorb from this jungle. And we wanted another moon. And we can boon for moon, and we can gain more elements. We can do all sorts of stuff. So we can gain a plant. I'd love to get this bonus presence activated. We can do that. So we gain a plant for our own element. We can boon for moon and plant and earth. Look at all this business. We can add a presence, and we can let green add a presence as well. And we also get this innate, so we're rocking it. Leave the explorers to the Dahan. Yeah. We're going to throw down our massive defend. Defends 4, so we're defending every area that is ravaging over here. Green is going to defend there, which is enough. So yeah, all the wetlands are covered. And actually, there's only a couple. There's no spaces at risk for Sweden escalation now. There aren't, because every land has 2 or more Dahan that has Dahan, and they're going to be empty. So that's cool. Yeah, so this defends 2 in target land and all adjacent lands, which obviously in the thematic board can be really good. And then for every presence on your Deep Slumber track, defend 1. So there's 2 on there, so it's defend 4, and it gets better and better and better as the game goes on. And we're going to have proliferation happen. We can't move this one because it requires both preceding spaces. And we're going to put it up here to blow up all the stuff that gets built up there. Yeah, we're probably reclaiming Aegis for next turn for those mountains, but we'll see what happens. Good job, Dahan. You're helping. They build a city. It's true. They build a town. They build a town. They build a town. Oh yeah, there's this place up here I totally forgot about, but green can defend it if need be. Or we can let it blight also. Yeah, so they do build a lot in the mountains, but... And they explore into the sands, so we get this area is going to be bad as well. We sort of left it festering a little bit. But they don't escalate because there's not enough Dahan in those places. This is an area for Snake to attack. Cool. So we actually can do stuff. So this could go on there. It could also go on here. It's interesting. I think we do it here because that city and everything is no fun. And then we can actually just destroy the rest of that there, and Serpent doesn't need to do anything there. Serpent can go after somewhere else. Right? Because that's just like straight up repeat that many times in that land. There's still 2 explorers, so we need to maybe encompassing ward or something like that. But figure that out. Yeah, so this is going to do 3 damage and push a town. So we could actually, yeah, push that town out of there pretty easily. We can also get into another land if we want. But I think this is probably the best land to do it in anyway, so... It's going to stop a city build somewhere, so it may as well be there. And we can push this town just off into here where there's a lot of stuff, but... I guess here, like, yeah, more inland, right? That's better. And then where do we want to put presence? Actually, you know what? Encompassing ward on Serpent is going to be really good. So, I mean, it's going to be good on both because Serpent has presence in 2 mountains, and we're going to be using our defend card here. So we just need to get presence in here. And so it doesn't matter who goes there, I guess. Guess it's like harder for green to get in there, but it's also like a space that doesn't really matter because it's next to a sacred site of greens. So Let's put Serpent in there. Well, I kind of want Serpent to be in one of these bad sand places. And I can't normally go into Blight, so let's go into there. And then green can go into here, and we'll Encompassing Ward on green. And green is running out of presence to place. So we're probably going to place our Destroyed Presence next turn, actually. And we'll be getting our rest of our presence absorbed. Can Serpent absorb more than is on the Slumber track? There is no limit to the amount of absorbed presence. But you just fill up the spots, and then you can... There'll be more we'll add on to it. And so it's still like... It doesn't change the limit or anything like that, but you can have as much presence as you want, which could be, you know, a lot. So yeah, all spirits can have these effects. There's no limit to that. So yeah, we're maybe going to be getting to this crazy innate power soon. That's exciting. Yeah, we're now able to get to 4 card plays, 6 energy gain, and that sort of exciting thing. We're going to get to reclaim 1, so we'll definitely go to 4 card plays here. Unfortunately, Accelerated Rot doesn't do what we want because it's targeting the lands we don't need to worry about. We can still like have it blow up some stuff. That's still useful. We want the plant on it. I mean, green's definitely reclaiming, so let's just click that. I guess we could play 4 cards, but we can only place Destroyed Presence via growth. So I might place Destroyed Presence and then place off my track using my card. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Green could take a major power because green has 7 energy this turn. And that seems like a good idea to maybe like plop into there or something like that. Talons of Lightning. The opposite of what green does. That could like just solve this if you had that threshold, but that is not a thing that green does. But this card actually is pretty good for green. I mean, Tsunami's okay, but Terrifying Nightmares is going to often have the moon, and this is going to be really useful. So I think we take that. And we forget, I think, do we want, I mean, we sort of wanted an Encompassing Ward this turn. I guess we don't really need Overgrown Night anymore, so we can lose that. Choke with Growth doesn't do a whole lot either. I'm okay to lose that. Overgrow is like, I'm going to use it one more time, and then it's like only a fear card. 3 fear for 2 energy, and the elements are good, but it's otherwise unexciting. This is also not an exciting card to me either, because I wanted to hit Explorers. Let's see. Unfortunately, none of these defends are actually going to get rid of any of these guys. It's kind of one of the problems of these spirits don't have a lot of Dahan movement. I think I want to keep this just for this turn. So, Field's Choked, I guess. Or Stem the Flow. Where would I use Stem the Flow if I was going to use it this turn? Nowhere. Literally nowhere. So, Stem the Flow. I might still use Field's Choked somewhere, so. They're both free, so they've got that going for them. So, yeah. Putting a sacred site here is really good because I can throw my defend in there next turn. Encompassing ward covers those two places. Serpent covers that. So let's get the destroyed presence out because I can't. Oh, jungle or wetland. Right. That's a thing. Jungle or wetland. I don't know. Jungle and wetland aren't ravaging. I guess here, because it's next to this. And I can't... I guess I could play 4 cards, but... Is one of the cards I'm going to play that? I don't know if it makes sense to not play this versus playing that. I can just put this out next turn, right? It's an interesting question. I think I do this and play that card. So let's play that major, which lets us just like deal with one of these very easily. And play Overgrow and play one more card, which is Encompassing Ward that we need to play. That seems good. All right, Serpent is reclaiming the defend card as part of the gain energy step and getting to 4 card plays. So let's do that. Where do we want to be? Probably over here. We have a presence there now. So yeah, we want to be in these places and destroy the buildings so that Encompassing Ward can be used on his next turn maybe or something. I don't know. Oh, I'm at my presence limit. So there's that. I need Absorb Essence in order to move forward on my tracks. Or Gift of Proliferation. So I may as well move a presence from like here, right? As opposed to, and then I can reclaim both cards instead of just one. I guess that's technically better because it's more inland. I don't know. You want to gain energy? Gain a minor, right? Not sure. Let's gain energy. Then I don't have to think as much. So I'm going to play Accelerate later. We want to absorb Essence so we can be moving on the presence tracks and Elemental Aegis, I guess. Go major or go home. All right, so let's absorb a green presence. I guess we don't need this one. Easy to go into wetlands as well. We want another moon to destroy more buildings, though we're not actually in a place with buildings right now, but we can overgrow to 1. I guess we are in a place with buildings. Encompassing Ward on green does defense in those mountains that we need. And Elemental Aegis right here defends these lands. Unfortunately, there's literally no Dahan in any of those places. But so be it. I really don't want them to be doing stuff here. So maybe I'll just push all these guys out. We don't have the extra moon, but I don't think we're going to get it. I guess we don't need the extra defend anywhere at all. So that's fine. We can't push to Han. Where would we push? Keep them from building at all. Keep them from building a city. Keep them building a city, right? And this is like the worst place. So send them towards the sea, I guess. And we can overgrow into one of these lands as well. Yeah, I have city destruction on both of them. I guess we have an extra element to gain on here. I think it's going to be plant. Yeah. Just for the energy. And if we overgrow, we have destroyed both cities in these lands, I think is probably good. And throw an extra defend in there, sure. And we get a fear card. Maybe that does things. They don't build in lands where the Han outnumber. Well, they weren't going to because there's no... I guess there is one place where they won't build, so that's nice. This one. More defense. Sure. More energy. That's good. Serpent does not have a sacred site. Funnily enough. Pretty much only put one for Serpent if it's needed for a card, but none of their powers need that, so. Explore the jungle. Welcome to the jungle. It's all fun and games. Accelerated Rot says hello. Okay, so we can get a free energy. We can... Oh, this is only destroy a town. So it's not as good as I thought. I guess I thought I had the full, but I was short. That's all right. We'll just, like, do... What's better for... Yeah, Encompassing Ward on... Snake is going to be the play, I think. So I think we can still do this. 3 damage. Push the town. I guess push the town where the Dahan are. That's probably better, right? Because the Dahan are going to kill it. And then Creeper's Tear is going to destroy this town, I think. Yeah, we can't reach other ones, so just one of the towns in here. And we get a fear card. All right. So yeah, 2 defend, 2 defend. Short. We can do the innate defend probably there pretty easily. Yeah, we've got it with those 2 plays. Assuming we get back Encompassing Ward, which we would need to reclaim for. So we don't necessarily have to reclaim that because we could always just use Serpent's defend, right? Which is like defend 5 now. So it defends all that. I'm going to think on that. I'm just going to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. What's on my shirt? It is Sanctuario Ecological Monteverde from Costa Rica. It is a cool place. I'll tell you more about it in a bit. BRB. have returned. So yeah, it's an ecological sanctuary in Costa Rica in the cloud forest. So it's really interesting. They do sustainable farming techniques. They have a little coffee farm that's like sort of nestled in the jungle, so it has pollinators, natural pollinators come and go through it, and they do, you have some wildlife trails and things like that. So it's really interesting family-run operation. Chair stream, yeah. All right, where were we? Saving a different cloud forest. So, I think the defense from Snake is needed here, right? Unless we want to reclaim. We could reclaim all, but I could gain a new power card and then play it, right? So, why don't we just do that? I think. So Snake's going to reclaim, absorb essence. We can place a new presence now, 2 new presences, so we can get to 4 plays this turn finally. And we can do some damage in the areas. So I think we gain a minor power, so we try to hit the threshold on this. I think that's what I want to try for. Because that's going to... Well, 4 damage is not going to fully clear this, right? So let's try to hit the threshold if we can. Let's gain a minor this turn. So we're going to gain a power card here. We get a sunshine. What we really need is plant. Because we hurt for plant. We hurt for sun. Water we get just by playing it. We have an innate water. So, yeah, if we get a sun or a plant, I think we need 2, right? But we could have elemental boon. But we're still short. We're still short, even if we take one of these. I think. So this one gives us. I don't know if we're gonna play either of these, but it does let us add more presence, so I think we take them with plant, just to have plant. So we're not going to hit that kicker, I don't think. That's all right. So where do we want to place presence? We do have this, but we can just defend that with green, right? So green's going to also gain a power card, so why don't we undo and see what green is going to get, because green is getting another major, I think, and forget overgrow. Entwined power. That is exactly green's elements and is really great. Didn't we see Winds of Rest earlier? That was in the first game. We don't want that. We want this. That seems good. And we're never going to get to Overgrow in a night again, except for Fear, so we'll lose that. And we have to add a presence, so we have to move a presence. I want to keep that there. Yeah, getting a presence over here would be good, I think. So I'm going to actually take from this wetland and put it there. And let's play all your cards, but your best ones. So we're fully hitting our innates if we choose the right elements. Which we might not want, those elements. I think we take Lure the Unknown for the plant here. And we add a presence so that we can play 4 cards. Where do we play it? I guess in a jungle space so we can destroy things or do things. guess. I don't know. Wherever. There's good. Aegis. And, alright, we're going to play Rot. Lure. Now we have enough plant here to... Well, we will have enough plant, I think. Green doesn't have any cards left to play, so Gift of Flowing Power doesn't do a whole lot, but that does something, and Aegis is also a card we want to play. And we already have gotten to our second level in 8, and we're like one plant off of getting to the... Yeah. Oh, we actually can hit the Accelerator Kicker if we take... Yeah, because we took that, we can now go Sun, Plant, and then Moon or something. Cool. Alright, so we want to do our defend here. We want to do this defend here. Let's Elemental Boon. I guess this could have also removed a Blight, but there's no Blight there, so that wouldn't matter. We also have Entwined Power. We also gift each other powers from our hands. We also proliferate, so we actually do more. It's hilarious. We're doing more than we wanted to. And probably Moon. Yeah, I think Moon. We're not getting to that big one, and Moon helps for that anyways. So now we get the full Serpent Wakes in power. Gain a major power without forgetting. So good. This is, yeah, we sort of won the game too early last time. We didn't get to see all the crazy stuff that's going to happen. Let's give the Gift of Primordial Deeps. Oh, I guess I could use Gift of Flowing Power and then Entwined Power to play that card. Let's do that, though. Call of the Dahan Ways. Steam Vents. We know we're going to win if we get Steam Vents. Voracious Growth is okay as well. That just, like, takes care of that. So does Call of the Dahan Ways, though, doesn't it? Steam Vents is win, but we're not gonna play it. So I didn't actually need to take that Moon because whatever. We're fine. We can proliferate more. Let's do that so we can do the 5-card plays next turn more easily. Where do you want to go? I guess we're going to get to place presence anyways. It's like we're overkilling it. Here. We can lure a Jungle Dweller away if there's a spot where that does anything. I guess here sort of does something. They don't build a town, which is then going to get blown up, but at least then they don't explore. They still explore a lot, so I don't know. Well, bring him in. Bring him in. I guess I could have Entwined Power, which I was going to do anyways, but we'll do it now. Let's gain a minor because we're getting a major shortly. Serpent can gain the one that has its picture on it. That seems appropriate. And green will take the one... Another one. Doesn't really matter right now. I could give that card. I could give Gift of Flowing Power to green. I'm okay with that. Up your card does things. That clears out the mountains a little bit. Lots of extra explorers hanging around. I guess that made a danger of them exploring the wetlands and escalating. I'll take my chances. I allow your build. I'd rather just not worry about that land, right? I can place destroyed presence, so I may as well destroy one. That's like my only destroyed presence now, so. So yeah, they don't escalate, so. Could have lost a Dahan there, but I did not. All right. Oh, so they're Raven's jungle there anyways, which is annoying. Accelerated Rot, probably into here. Is there another card that makes sense first? I don't think so. Well, I guess we could... This could push a town from somewhere, but... It also, like, destroys a city somewhere. Oh, and we have Entwined Power, so there's that too. I think Accelerated Rot makes sense here. Just, like, wipes that out. Yeah, we could have pushed a town, but I don't know if it makes sense to push a town. If it would have made sense to push a town into there. So... we can do this, but we don't actually get to... We get to move presence, which is okay. We have pretty good coverage over there. Maybe I move my presence into this land. And green can reposition. Yeah, we can make our sacred site there if we wanted to. Maybe I go... We have Creeper's Tear as well, right? We can just, like, destroy cities and, like... We can destroy both cities and almost win, and just about win. Let's just leave this presence maybe where it is. Ooh, major powers. Indomitable Claim. Poison Land, pretty good. Gonna run out of presents to add. Very soon. Will we be able to get to the 566? Super. We need lots of moon, earth, moon, and fire. Earth, wind, and fire. None of these cards have more than one of those. I guess that's wind, so it's not earth, wind, and fire. I like claim. Taking claim. Jungle Hungy. I mean, yeah. Clearly. Is there a land with Dahan and invaders? There's like the one guy. I guess there's this guy in here as well. They haven't explored the wetlands yet, so he is in danger of being outnumbered. All right, well, both of these do things. This also pushes a town, so we should probably use it here. And we could just push this town into this land. Yeah, there's a town sitting here. Oh yeah, I could push that town and then convert it into a Han there. That seems good. I mean, converting this guy is probably smarter though, right? Or this guy. I think we can handle the jungle here with the 1-2 ravages that are pretty little. And we kind of want to destroy presence for green anyways. Destroy city. And I guess we can push a town like out of the mountains. That seems good. Could push to Han, I guess, somewhere. That might have been smarter. Push to Han into here for the ravage. That will clear them up if we can just defend that land, which I'm sure we can manage. All right. The Serpent has 12 energy and is ready to go for 5 card plays and reclaim 1. So we're reclaiming 2, so we have 5 cards. We don't need to reclaim all. We can't add presence, so we just gain energy and power cards and play as many as we can. And over here, I think we reclaim. Take a minor power, I guess. We're going to have 11 energy, though. We could probably play another major power. We have 7 to play in majors and a bunch of cheap stuff. But let's take a minor. I don't know. That seems pretty on par for... There's also this, which is good too. Tangled Woods just solves this land without me having to do anything else in it, so... And we can put our sacred site there. Or here? Yeah. Or here. Let's go there. That receives more stuff with the sacred site. Jungle Hungers. I mean, it's kind of too late. Nightmares. Jungle Hungers. I have so much stuff. Dark and Tangled Woods. Entwined Power. I don't have a water. Sure. We have 4 Moon. We also could play Elemental Boon, but we're going to be able to play it from this as well. Serpent's going to have some fun. Yeah, actually we can also Indomitable Claim that spot, so that's defended by that. So Dark and Tangled Woods is just defending this, which I don't even need. I could just use my other thing for that. So let's go with Elemental Boon, because that gets us more fun times with Serpent. I think we gain a major. We want to get this. We need more moons. We don't even need our defend card. We want Absorb Essence, because we're at our limit. And we want... I guess Accelerated Rot will do something. It's kind of overkill. So maybe Lure is good because it has the elements. It has actually a lot of the elements we want for this. Fire and moon. Maybe we take... I don't know. We don't need to... I think we gain a power card and gain energy here. Because we can't place presence, and we don't need to move presence. We can take a major. We have loads of energy. So yeah, this has... I need earth, moon, and fire. Again, not good choices for that. Tsunami's okay with the coastal. There's only... Yeah. There's only a couple lands that are doing anything anywhere, though. It's not really doing a whole lot. This is pretty good with the plant on it. I like that. It's like too cheap. I need a more expensive card. What do I forget? Honestly, maybe Accelerated Rot. The elements on this are really good. This doesn't match the elements on my like super attack, which is like I don't need to do the super attack, but it's like in every land in the game, X damage, right? Like it's just fun. Yeah. Get rid of that. Gain energy. Absorb essence and gift. I need to play absorb essence. And I want to... What have I got now? I need 5, 6, and 7. No, 5, 6, and 6. So more fire, more earth, more moon. Yeah, there's no way I'm getting all of it. Play this one to like stop a build, I guess, in one of these places. Probably here where there's Dahan and Blight. Gift of Constancy. I guess I could have forgotten that. Play that for the elements and play that for the elements and for fun times. Guess we could, if I give these cards over to green, then green lets me play them to give elements to Serpent. All right, I think we're good here. I'm sure we can wreck everything. Invaders skip all actions. I don't want them to skip all actions. I want them to ravage there. All right, I need to absorb essence first. Absorb the essence. Probably don't need, I don't know. Good to have the sacred site. Let's get rid of this one here. We're next door to it. Gains an element. I don't have enough moon for that. I thought I did. Just to make sure I have enough moon, I guess. Let's take that. All right. I don't even know what I'm doing with half my power. So now my presence limit is 11. So I can Indomitable Claim into here. Sacred Site. Trees and stones can... Yeah, we were talking about doing that down here. I guess we do this. Because we won't get to play it. We take a major power. We'll take minors. Try to get our elements. We're not getting the cards. I guess this has... No, this doesn't have the 3. None of them have even 2 of the elements of the big thing. Fine. Guess I don't know what I'm hurting most for. Maybe fire. And let's grab... Don't super care. Alright, we still have our any. So actually we have 3, 3, 5. So we're close, but we're not gonna get there. It's exciting though. We could have like 5, 4, 6 or something like that. So what on the other side? We should gain like plant, right? Yeah. I guess this is a threshold that we didn't care about. Claimed we didn't want the threshold. Elemental boon for more plant. That gets us that, because we have 3, 3, 3. Yeah, 3. And like we can take more moon. That does things for... Oh, I guess we used Entwined Power without getting the threshold on it, which we could have gotten. That's fine. Don't think we care too much. We got it now. We're just sort of noodling around here, destroying everything. Skipping actions is indomitable. Yeah, I guess I didn't see the chat, but yeah, I was not doing that. I turned it off. I guess we do this. Do we want to immediately play Enticing Splendor? Sure. And we could play another card. Something fast, I guess, that does something. Full on presence now, so Proliferate doesn't do anything. Dark and Tangled Woods, I already have that. I guess I could play like Call of the Hanways or something. Splendor can prevent a build, so why not? And Terrifying Nightmares also can prevent a build and generate 8 fear. I guess I could just push these guys away instead of... Yeah, let's just push these guys away. We defended there, but like... Also, we just win! So I could have just used that power earlier and we just win. A little bit of overkill. Obviously, in a higher difficulty game, might have needed to continue. But that was, you know, still difficulty 5. It was nothing. I am looking forward to playing Serpent in a higher number of spirit game. I think that will get even more ridiculous. 52 points. Guess I should have removed a couple blight. And added Dahan. It's getting there. All right, so that is your preview of Serpent Slumbering Beneath the Island. Pull it up in the card library here. Heart of the Wildfire is also in development and testing and on its way soon. So look forward to that. We demoed that last week. If you missed it, check out our YouTube or Twitch replays to see that. But tonight was all about Serpent Slumbering. And it will be available soon. Still in beta testing, still working out some issues. As you saw, we had a couple things pop up. And we'll get it working as perfectly as we can for you before we ship it. We'll probably start playing it on Spirit Island Saturdays now too, now that we've demoed both of them, and they're both reasonably working reasonably well and should be even better by Saturday. So tune in on Saturdays for Spirit Island Saturday with Lou Dolphin and myself, and often Seamus Butler or Jeff Dugan or Frenzy or other special guests. So far it will have music. Yeah, right now the two new spirits don't have sound effects or music in the game, but Jean-Marc is working on those, and those are going to be part of it. So it will not come out without the music. If you want to join us on Spirit Island Saturdays, you should pop in a request to join. At the bottom of the chat, there's a little button in the left that shows your number of Handelabras. And the more you watch, the more you can get rewards. Hey, look, I pulled up the thing because this is on my screen. You could be a Spirit Island Saturday guest player. We're ready. I'm ready for someone to click it, and we'll accept you. So yeah, Seamus Butler is a regular now, and he started off with that. So maybe you too could become a regular special guest on a regular special. Everyone's special. A recurring special guest on the stream, and it's been a lot of fun. So I know some other people have mentioned that they are planning to do that. So yeah, keep watching the stream and earn your Handelabras, and you can join us. So I'm going to call it a night here, I think. Thanks everyone for watching. Check out Lou Dolphin on Thursday night, and Spirit Island Saturdays, and another letdown Zach on Sunday. So the schedule will be up here in a second. We'll see you next time. Good night.